Hey folks, how you doing? Durinde back with you as we continue our play of the Alpha of Oxygen Not Included with the thermal upgrade. We're just, finishing up cycle 17 right now, or we're heading into the next cycle. We're doing something with the cycles. We'll figure out the cycles eventually. Is the game still pause? I think we're just finishing up the cycle. Reports, yes, today is cycle 18. Yesterday, we took out more oxygen than we added. Everything else seems okay. Great. Great. How we doing for the rest of this stuff? Edible, 3,000 calories. Okay, that is a problem. We got to start making some food. We don't have any meal lice. Okay, so let's cancel the meal lice stuff, and let's just cancel all these for now. I want you to make mush bars until we hit like 30,000 again. Devin, I mean, there's no real. We have like a cold generator right now, so I don't really see any reason why anybody should be using this for power generation right now. So I'm going to put this at level 1 priority. Hopefully people should stop stress vomiting. Who cares? Who cares? Food shortage. Yes, we need 7,000 calories. I understand. I understand. Stinky's doing his cooking for us. That's great. Otto's doing the research. All right. How's oxygen looking? Okay, so we're taking the nasty out of here. We're pumping it into here. That's how it should be going. Okay. That's how it should be going. So there is a little bit of oxygen coming out. It's getting basically consumed as fast as it's getting pumped. So maybe we need like a second gas filter. I don't know. Skill increase. Stinky's cooking has gone up to 1. Stinky, why are you cooking? You should not be the cook if you've only just learned how to cook. The spores. Abe contracted the spores. That doesn't sound very great. Chilly surroundings, dirty hands. You have the spores. So, walking fungal pod? That sounds like an unpleasant thing. Alright, also, we're getting some nasty water into here. I almost want to, like, start diverting, like, all the... Like, we have this purifier, right? So, since there is nasty water there, and we have nasty water here now, maybe we shouldn't be using this as a basin. Like, the idea was that they could just come here and have quick access to water. However, like, this thing doesn't have enough water to keep running. All right. I'm starting to think. I'm going out with a couple people lashing out. Okay, yeah, take it out on the batteries. Assault on the batteries. I get it. That's cool. That's cool. So there's not enough dirty water going there. Okay. Okay. So if there's not enough dirty water, there is some polluted water here. The rest of it's clean though for now. This is starting to turn dirty. Starting to turn dirty. Very, very dirty. Okay, we don't have any research going. That's kind of job 1 for us right now. Insulation reduces heat transfer. Minimal change. Med bay cures most diseases. That sounds good. Percolation. Air scrubber. That sounds like something that we need. So we got some granite there. Stinky is just hurling right now. If you're going to hurl in this. Stress is at 100 for most people. Okay, so that's probably not a great thing for us. Okay, so things are looking. They seem okay, but they're looking terrible at the same time. You guys need to work on some stuff. You need to work on your stress management. Okay. Part of the reason, though, is the fact that we might be low on food. That might be a big thing. Also, part of the reason is that everybody is kind of walking through contaminated water. We need to reduce that somehow. There shouldn't be any more contaminated water unless someone's like urinating there, which is possible. Cycle 18's over anyway. Well, we survived the cycle. I don't know how to feel about it, but we survived it. How's oxygen looking? Again, we got a little bit of fresh stuff being pumped into here now, so that's good. I probably actually want to close... I'm going to have to close one of these because... Yeah, it's too much nastiness. Okay. Alright, so we'll close this one. Let's go... Yeah, got to turn off the overlay first. Okay, you're going to go auto. My name is Otto. So we're not going to be building much here. I still don't know how the water is cresting like that. That's something. Okay. Okay. Here's my thought. I want everything to go through the water purifier. That's my thought. Okay. How do we do that? How do we do that? We need to divert the water first. Okay. Okay. I have ideas. I don't know if they're good ideas, but I have ideas. Might as well dig that as well. So we're going to dig over here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Then we're going to do what? We need piping. Okay. Just let me get my thoughts together here. Okay, so we're going to pipe like this. And then you're going to join up there. Okay, okay. All right, so let's go back to our pipe view. All right, so we need to deconstruct that pipe. We need to deconstruct that pipe. We need to deconstruct that pipe and deconstruct that pipe. I think we're no. I think I went one too far. Okay, so any water that's getting pumped from here should now go up and also go through this water purifier. Okay, so since all the water is coming from here, here's the logic. Here's the logic. Even if it's dirty, what I should also do is have a ladder going all the way down here, and we should dig out the rest of this. Even if it's dirty, it's still going to get purified. So we're not going to use this as a basin anymore. So we're going to deconstruct that tile. Stress, vomiting, you'll be okay. Things are going to be fine. Things are going to be fine. Cycle 19. I hear from a lot of people it's like, yeah, it's like cycle 25. That's kind of the kind of off point for a lot of people. So we've got some ice there. Wolframite, polluted water. There's oxygen there. There's oxygen there. There's polluted oxygen there. We get into the slime if we continue that way, which is okay. I don't know how we're doing for like oxygen. Wow, that's not how water's supposed to work. It's not supposed to kind of get drawn up like this. Yeah, I'm gonna don't go auto. Automate that door. Close it if it's not being used. Okay. So this is a grand mess right now. And I think I should do the old caveat again. You know, this is an alpha. This is an alpha, so we got to keep that in mind. Going to cancel these builds now, and actually, we're going to continue. We're going to have like a very flat reservoir all the way along here. Man, it's totally nasty everywhere. It's totally nasty. So we need like the water to flatten out so it actually goes into the pump and can get purified. This is so strange. This is so strange. Another battery is getting beaten up. That's okay though. That's okay. More stress vomiting. More nastiness. That's cool. That's cool. Again, we're learning. I say that every time like things start to go bad. We're learning. Ah, yeah, speed up the battery. I know how you feel. Picked up water. How we doing for food? We're at 10,000 for edibles, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So, we're getting close to slime. We want a way to turn slime into fertilizer maker. Polluted water into fertilizer. Ooh, that's another thing we can do with that. Slime into algae. I'd like to do that one as well. So where are we going to do that? Well, since the slime is over here, we'll put it over there. So does that need power? I'm guessing yes. Aquatic farm tiles. We could start a farm down here, apparently. Probably not on the tiles that we're removing. Let's see about that. How come you're not getting power right now? Is our batteries... Are the batteries not connected to you anymore for reasons? Power... Heavy... Ooh, I removed the wiring instead of the piping there. That's why. That would do it. Liquid pipe deconstruct. Okay, so I totally messed up my system here. So, yes, biodistiller. Needs copper ore. Doesn't need power. Yes. Okay. That answers that. And it needs a water outflow. And again, I guess the water that it produces is probably going to be nastiness. So we need plumbing to come out of here and come here as well. Okay. And then we can start digging into the slime here. Okay, well, that's a couple of cycles there, so we can end things off there. And wow, things are a mess right now. Can we salvage it? I'm not sure. I'm going to try, though. I will try. I will try. Anyway, hey, if you like what you're seeing, think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. If you got some suggestions, I'm open to them. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great day.